Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and to another cooking video. So as you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I make these absolutely delicious stuffed pasta shells. Now excuse the lighting guys, I'm in my bedroom, it is super bright, but we're going to deal with it. So yeah, back to the recipe. This is a vegetarian friendly one. It doesn't require any meat of any sort, but of course if you want to substitute any of the ingredients, you want to add anything to it, you can do so. But it's such a nice one, honestly guys, and I have to give credit to my sister because it's not one of my own recipes. She actually made this a couple of years ago and I absolutely loved it, and we just remembered it, and I thought I'm going to recreate it for you guys, share it with you, and hope that you try it as well. So at the end of the recipe, this does require to go into the oven. Now I made a huge batch because I had family round. So the recipe I'm going to be sharing, it is for a huge batch. So what you can do is you can halve the ingredients and obviously make a smaller portion. So what I did is I cooked a huge tray in my actual oven. That took 30 minutes until it was perfectly done. But what I did for this recipe is I actually made it in a smaller tray just so I can cook it in my air fryer oven because it's a lot quicker. It cooked in 9 minutes in there, whereas the larger tray, it took 30 minutes in the actual oven. So that is the time difference. But honestly guys, it tastes like a pizza. I think all the ingredients that go into it and the flavors, they are very similar to what goes on a pizza, especially with the herbs and the spices, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So please try it. So yeah, let's get straight into today's recipe and I will see you at the end. So the first thing I'm going to do is start off by making my own pasta sauce, the red sauce. So I've just got an onion here which I have peeled and I'm going to cut that up quite small. I've now got some garlic and I'm just going to chop that up as well. Now I'm going to heat up some oil in a pan and then we are going to add in the onions. So I'm going to cook these on a medium heat. You don't want to brown them too much, you just want them nice and softened. So once they are there, I am going to add in my garlic, and then again you want to fry the garlic off as well for around 5 minutes. So this is what it's looking like, and now I'm going to add in 2 cans of chopped tomatoes. Now just give everything a stir, so mix everything around, and then we are going to start adding in some more ingredients. So I'm going to be adding in some salt to taste, then I'm going to grind in some black pepper. The salt and pepper is to taste, but I will link all the ingredients down below. Now I am adding in some tomato puree, then I'm going to add in some oregano, and then I'm going to add in some chili flakes. Now you just want to mix everything together, and we are going to cook this on a very low heat for around 10 minutes, just until everything has softened a little bit. So this is what it looked like around 10 minutes later. As you can see, the mixture has thickened quite a bit. Now I'm just going to blitz down the veggies just slightly. We're not going to puree this too much, just a little bit, just so that we don't have large chunks in our sauce. And once I have done that, this is what my pasta sauce looked like. So just taste it at this point, make sure everything is to your liking, and then set this aside. So now moving on to the pasta, this is the pasta shells that I'm going to be using. So this is a 500 gram bag. I couldn't find these in the store, so I actually ordered them off Amazon. I will link them down below if you are interested. And now we are just going to boil them. So I'm going to be using the whole bag. So yeah, just cook your pasta until it's completely done. So next up I have got some spinach here. I've got around 2 handfuls. This has been washed and it's now completely dry. So what you're going to want to do is you want to chop this really finely, as fine as you can. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now, until it looks like this, and then I'm going to pop this back into the bowl. So now to this I am adding in some soft cheese. Next up, I've got some mozzarella here and I'm just going to crumble that right in. And now I'm going to season, so I'm adding the same seasoning. So I've got some oregano, chili flakes, I've got some salt, and then I'm also going to grind in some black pepper. And now you just want to mix all of the ingredients together until they are really well combined. This will make a very creamy mixture, but honestly this tastes so good. So just continue to mix until it's nice and combined. So here we go, it's nice and mixed now, and this is what it looks like. So now it's time to pop everything into an oven-proof dish. So I'm using this one, like I said, I'm going to put it in my air fryer oven. So I'm going to line the bottom of the dish with some of that pasta sauce that we made. And now I'm just going to stuff my pasta shells. So I'm just taking a spoon, I'm going to spoon in the mixture, and then once it's nice and full, I'm going to pop it onto my tray, and I'm going to continue to do this with the rest until my tray is nice and full. So once you get to this point, you just want to add some of that pasta sauce over the top, not completely covering the top, just a little bit like I did here. And lastly, we are going to top with some grated mozzarella. You can add as much or as little as you want. I am obsessed with cheese, so I did add quite a lot, and this is what it's looking like. And now I'm going to pop it straight into my air fryer oven. So originally the settings that I went with, I cooked at 200 degrees Celsius and I put it on for 15 minutes. But I actually came back 9 minutes later and it was completely done, as you will see here in the next clip. So that's how quick it was. It didn't need 15 minutes at all. So this is what it looked like. All that cheese had melted and this honestly smelled so delicious. So yeah, I'm going to pop this onto a little heat-proof mat. I'm going to let it cool slightly before I cut into it. So here we go, we're going to cut into this just so you can see how gorgeous it looks. It was so cheesy, so flavorful, and so delicious, guys. Honestly, you need to try this if you haven't before. And as I said at the start of this video, I actually made a huge batch and the larger trays in the oven, and I can say that the whole thing was gone once everyone tucked into this, because it was just absolutely delicious. So if you haven't tried something like this before, I really highly recommend that you do try it. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it, and obviously if you changed it up, give me some ideas so that I can try it too. And there you go, guys, that is how I make this gorgeous recipe. So I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you give it a try, and I really want to see your comments down below telling me whether you tried it, whether you liked it, and if you changed it up and how you did that, because I've only had it this way, but I know that you can actually stuff those shells with anything that you like, and in the future I will be trying different variations of it. But yeah, guys, I just want to share this one with you. Like I said, it is vegetarian friendly, so if that is something that you're into, then definitely give this one a try, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.